Hello, my recipe for success followers. Hey, I'm in the kitchen and I am getting ready to try something out here that is completely new to me. I have, over the Christmas, we received a new air fryer, and it's an all-in-one. It's an air fryer, toaster, rotisserie. It's an Emerald Lagasse air fryer. So we've got a new little appliance in the kitchen. So I thought, well, I'm going to see if I can figure out a air frying recipe. So we've been hearing a lot about air fryers and being able to bake donuts and pastries and things like that in the air fryers. We normally use the air fryer that we have in our kitchen, and it's the old one that we have is just a little stand-up one, very small, so we usually do French fries, and that's been basically the gist of what we've done with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try out this recipe of making donuts from canned biscuits in the air fryer. So let me show you what I've been doing here. I have taken a can of just, these are Grand's biscuits here, and I've got them out here on some parchment paper, and here's the air fryer basket that came in the air fryer. So now the other air fryer that we have that is just one of the little small ones. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm making these into some donuts. So I'm using my little, I didn't have any donut press or anything to cut donuts out. So I'm just using a melon ball scooper to scoop the center of the donut out to make it look like a donut. So let me just kind of show you what I did and how I did that. Bring you down here. Just took the biscuit, and what I did is I've got parchment paper here, and I sprayed it with some vegetable spray before placing the biscuits down on the parchment paper. So I'm just taking that little center out. I guess I could make donut holes with those. And I also sprayed my air fryer basket. So I'm going to place those donuts in the basket and get these punched out. Now this air fryer has some presets on it. It's got preset for baking a toast, bagels, pizza, cakes, broil. And it even does rotisserie. So it was a Christmas gift, so not used it but once to actually heat up a bagel the other morning, and I think they've used it a couple times to do some garlic toast when making some spaghetti, but I'm going to see how this works and how this turns out. I've been seeing on the internet where there has been some recipes for air fryers to do donuts, and I thought, well, let's see what we can do. I had a sweet tooth urge for some donuts this evening. So I'm just going to see if I can throw a recipe together here to see how it turns out. Basket looks like it's going to be able to hold all 8 of the biscuits, give enough room for them to kind of spread out. I'm sure that they're going to inflate in size, or I may just need to do 2 batches, do 6 and then do the other 2 with the donut holes. I think that's what I'll do. I've never done this recipe yet, so give them enough time, enough space so that they'll be able to bake and rise and they won't be all clumped together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into my air fryer, and I'm going to put it on bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. I'm going to watch them. I'll come back and tell you after they've baked and show you the product. And then I put together a glaze here. So I'm going to put them in for about 20 to 25 minutes. I'm going to watch them since I've never done this recipe before and just see how these turn out. So I'll be back with you here shortly to show you what I've got. Thanks. So I'm back, and I've just finished up with the other 2 donuts and the donut holes that were left over from when I scooped out with the melon baller the holes so that my biscuits would look more like donuts, and I've already got some here. Let me kind of pull you down to show you. While I was waiting on this, there's what some of the donuts actually look like. I've got a glazed one here, 2 with powdered sugar, and then 1 I just dipped in cinnamon sugar. So let me kind of just show you how I did the glaze. All I did was a cup of powdered sugar with 8 tablespoons of milk, and just put it in a dish here. And I just take these donuts and just dip them into the glaze. This is the first time doing this recipe. The biscuits with the air fryer, they turned out light and airy. So there's the glazed one. So let me kind of show you how to do the powdered sugar one. Just put it in a bag of, just Ziploc bag, put you some powdered sugar in there, and take the donut, throw it in there, and shake it up while it's hot. And that sugar is going to adhere to the donut. Now these were buttermilk, the Grand's buttermilk biscuits. And as you can see, there's the powdered sugar one. And I'll finish these last ones up here with the cinnamon sugar. Let me just kind of show you what I did with that. Cinnamon sugar usually adheres better when there's kind of a coating, something for it to cling to. So I took about a tablespoon of butter and melted it in this pie dish. So we're just going to roll these around in there and coat them a little with the butter. And then I'm going to throw them down here in my Ziploc bag. Before I put them in the air fryer basket, I sprayed the air fryer basket with some cooking oil, and I also sprayed the top of the donuts. So go ahead and put that in the sink. Let's see how these holes turned out. They smell good, I know that. So there's the holes. I've not tasted one yet, so put me in mind of what you get at the pretzel place. They're good, really good. Hey, if you got a can of biscuits laying around and you're a sweet tooth, you got an air fryer, I recommend trying this recipe out. It tastes good, and you can have a variety of donuts from a can of biscuits. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed it, continue to follow me on Facebook and on YouTube, and don't forget to like and share this video. See you next time. Thanks a bunch for watching.